Music and movement for 4-year-olds. Throughout this module, we'll be identifying the characteristics of 4-year-olds, describing the difference between locomotor and non-locomotor stages of development for 4-year-olds. We'll be reflecting on developmentally appropriate practice when implementing music and movement learning opportunities, and we'll be exploring music and movement as communication. Around 4 years of age, children are beginning to take a real interest in music and movement of all kinds. Children at this age are almost continually in motion. You'll see them walking, jumping, running, rocking, swinging, galloping, stomping, and tapping. In many instances, these movements can be channeled into the dramatization of action songs or simple musical episodes or stories. 4-year-olds enjoy singing and playing instruments. They're able to differentiate between their singing and speaking voices. They are also able to express themselves by playing musical instruments. They'll use their voices as they speak, chant, and sing. They'll sing a variety of simple songs in various keys. And they're able to experiment with a variety of instruments and other sources. Early childhood developmental specialists often describe movement in terms of locomotor and non-locomotor skills. Locomotor skills, often referred to as travel skills, transport the body from one point to another. Non-locomotor skills are movements that children can perform while staying in the exact same place. Non-locomotor skills include bending, stretching, twisting, and turning the body. It is important to keep in mind that stages of development overlap, and each child will develop movement skills along a continuum, mastering these skills at different ages. Locomotor skill development include moving in space at different levels. Review the levels listed below: low, middle, and high. Crawling, creeping, jumping, galloping, hopping, sliding. These are some examples of locomotor experiences. Think about your role as an early childhood educator. How can you use language and drama to encourage these movement experiences? Stretching, bending, shaking. These are some examples of non-locomotor skills. What can you say, verbal strategies, to encourage these movements in a fun and creative way for children? Take a moment to review some examples of the role of an educator in supporting 4-year-olds. Movement as a form of expression is fundamental to conceptual development. For young children especially, movement is among the earliest forms of communication through which children explore and learn about their world, because movement allows for the expression of ideas and imagination without words. Movement also helps children with their overall gross motor development. When children move, they explore their bodies in relation to space, which is valuable in developing body awareness. When combined with music, movement helps children acquire a feel for the rhythm and mood of the music. They'll use their whole body to explore changes, and they'll be aware of the tempo or rhythm. Movement is also a great source of joy and pleasure to children. They're eager to be physically free to move and to be spontaneous in their physical responses to music, and to show joy in movement simply for its own sake.